Hello everybody. In today's video, we will explore the main reasons behind Dana White's conflicts with Tito Ortiz. Come along as we reveal the hidden truths. The contentious and hate-filled dynamic between Dana White, the vocal president of the UFC, and Tito Ortiz, a former UFC light heavyweight champion and member of the UFC Hall of Fame, is evident. Initially, their relationship was strained, but eventually escalated to a physical confrontation. White's outspoken demeanor and handling of fighters have resulted in a narrative of conflict, controversy, and competition. A video emphasizes the significance of their rivalry and the ongoing conflict, controversy, and competition in MMA. It also delves into the early connection between White and Ortiz, highlighting their complete management of each other, which has led to a convoluted and contentious situation. The video concludes by labeling Tito as unintelligent and underscored the importance of the relationship between the two in the ongoing saga. Dana White and Tito Ortiz were two young fighters who met in 1998 or 1999. White, a burgeoning manager with a keen eye for talent, saw potential in Tito's ferocious fighting style and larger-than-life persona. He took a huge chance by signing White as his manager for the Ultimate Fighting Championship, which helped him navigate the fight business with a steady hand and clear vision. White also managed Chuck Liddell, an Iceman who was a strategist in the complex world of early MMA. His vision for Ortiz's career was clear, and he transformed the talented fighter into a superstar. They both achieved victories and milestones together, with White steering them through negotiations, contracts, and the ever-present glare of the spotlight. However, the relationship began to shift when White took on the role of UFC President in January 2001 due to ZFA takeover. Dana White, president of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, had a conflict of interest as a manager and promoter. An attorney friend of White's suggested that James Gallo, an attorney from his friend's firm, take over Tito's management. Otto was initially skeptical about this arrangement, but placed his trust in White's judgment. Ortiz began to enjoy the benefits of his new management, including Chuck, Lorenzo, Frank Fertitta, and Dana. The story highlights the importance of mutual benefit and shared success in the fight business, as well as the challenges faced by managers in managing multiple fighters and maintaining a healthy balance between their roles. In the 1980s, UFC star Tito Ortiz was granted luxuries like private jets and presidential suites, indicating a positive turn in his career. However, his former manager, Dana White, became the ultimate authority, causing tensions and conflicts. An incident occurred on a private jet with Tito and his matchmaker, Joe Silva, where Tito fought Silva in a fistfight. Despite ongoing tensions, Tito defended his 205th championship. However, the company struggled financially, and Tito seizes lucrative perks. This drains his trust in Dana as a champion, and he feels forgotten. He eventually fired his attorney and hired a new manager who agreed with Dana's decisions. Tito continued to reign as champion and shine as a star, successfully defending his title 3 more times. His last defense came at UFC 2002, where he faced Ken Shamrock, who had been set to make his first appearance in the UFC since 1996. Tito's 5th title defense was a corner stoppage, and the event's promotional power proved significant for the company during a desperate time when the promotion needed it most. Tito and Dana's relationship had gone sour when Tito believed he was propelling the promotion. Dana rejected his proposals and claimed that Tito would be nothing without him, putting a pause on his momentum. Tito was sidelined due to injuries, and the UFC introduced the interim belt for Chuck Liddell's title opportunity. Randy Kacha, the ex-heavyweight champ, made his comeback for a title unification battle against Kacha, but ended his reign when he was vested in a one-sided affair. Tito Ortiz refused to fight Chuck Liddell due to his belief in his inability to beat him and his lack of interest in the world title. Ortiz, a promotional and entertainment executive, helped UFC become a successful business, arguing that Chuck Liddell made more money than Tito. However, his relationship with Dana White strained due to his last-minute disruptions of deals, public speaking, and unpredictable behavior. His penchant for changing terms or backing out at critical moments added complexity to UFC's dealings with fighters and stakeholders. After the Little loss, Ortiz made a comeback against Patrick Cote, leading to a pivotal moment in his career. He entered negotiations with the UFC before his final bout with VTO Ball, but the UFC stood firm, prompting Pride to explore other options. Pride extended a 6-fight contract offer, but it was not significantly better than the UFC's. The World Fighting Alliance met Ortiz's financial demands, but their refusal to grant a mistake in the company led to a stalemate. During this period, Ortiz was vocal in his criticism of the UFC's direction, particularly with the emergence of the Ultimate Fighting series. Dana White made a bold declaration vowing that he would not set foot in the promotion again, highlighting the depth of their estrangement. However, these words would not ring true, as their estrangement would not be fully realized. In November 2005, Tito Ortiz signed a fresh contract with the UFC after a short stint with TNA. There were speculations that competitive bids from rival organizations had swayed White to recognize Ortiz's value, while others believed it was Spike TV executives' insistence on having him fight on The Ultimate Fighter. Ortiz secured a significant boost in his compensation, including a $50,000 increase per bout, an enhanced slice of pay-per-view revenue, a portion of his image royalties, and a coaching role on the 3rd season of The Ultimate Fighter. Tito Ortiz demanded a 3-round boxing match with Dana White, the UFC's head Honolulu since childhood. The two friends wanted to resolve their differences through fists. The build-up to the match was filled with tension and drama, with Ortiz advising White to duck cover. The 2007 match was seen as a way to settle their differences outside the MMA octagon, and White dedicated himself to an intense training regime. The anticipation for the match grew, with fans eager to see how the two would play out. The highly publicized event, featuring a fight between White and Ortiz, never happened due to Ortiz backing out at the last minute, citing contract disputes and injuries. Ortiz claimed that the initial agreement for a 50-50 split in revenue was not honored, leading to his decision to withdraw from the match. This cancellation added to the long-standing animosity between Ortiz and White, with both parties exchanging verbal jabs and criticisms in public forums. Despite the cancellation of the fight, the feud between Ortiz and White continued, with both parties taking shots at each other. Ortiz expressed his frustration with the UFC and Dana White, accusing them of disrespect and mistreatment. White, on the other hand, criticized Ortiz for his management skills and alleged negative impact on other fighters' careers. The tension between the two escalated over the years, with public confrontations and heated exchanges in press conferences. Over time, however, the rivalry between Ortiz and White cooled down, with both parties expressing some form of reconciliation. Ortiz reflected on his career and his turbulent relationship with White, acknowledging past mistakes and expressing gratitude for the lessons learned. Despite their differences, Ortiz and White now appear to be on better terms, marking the end of a tumultuous chapter in their history. Ortiz transitioned to Bellator MMA, where he experienced a resurgence in his fighting career, securing notable wins and cementing his legacy in the sport. His victory over Chael Sonnen in his retirement bout marked the end of his fighting career on a high note. Ortiz now looks back on his rivalry with White as a pivotal part of his journey in the world of mixed martial arts, emphasizing personal growth and maturity in moving past their conflicts. The historic rivalry between Dana White and Tito Ortiz, characterized by public disputes and confrontations, has come to a close, with both parties reaching a level of mutual respect and understanding. Despite their differences, Ortiz and White have found common ground in acknowledging the impact of their relationship on their respective careers and personal growth. The rivalry, once marked by animosity and conflict, now serves as a reminder of the transformative power of reconciliation and forgiveness in the world of professional sports. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment in the comment section below.